Earn the grades to keep your financial aid. Meeting financial aid academic standards. Financial aid satisfactory academic standards. Maintain a Valencia institutional and overall GPA of 2.0 or higher. You must also complete at least 67% of overall attempted credit hours and complete degree requirements within 150% of the courses needed. 67% completion ratio. Overall earned hours will be divided by overall attempted hours to determine your completion ratio. Overall earned hours will include the courses that you have successfully completed. The complete summation of all credit hours that you have successfully completed is your overall earned hours. Overall attempted hours will include those that you have passed successfully, as well as those that you have attempted but not passed successfully, and any course credit hours that you have withdrawn from. Your completion ratio must equal 67% or higher. 150% time frame. The total credit hours required for your financial aid eligible certificate or degree program of study or your major is, you would then multiply that amount of hours by 1.5, and this would give you the answer for what amount of credit hours is 150% of your program. Note, please let an advisor know if you are enrolled in grade forgiveness credits so that they can accurately determine your completion ratio. Financial aid SAP or satisfactory academic progress example. Looking at your transcript in your Atlas account, you will be able to see the total amount of hours that have been attempted and earned. Institution hours are those that have been taken at Valencia. Transfer hours are not being used for the purpose of this particular example, but we will look at the overall. Overall hours are going to be those that have been attempted at Valencia and those that have been attempted elsewhere. Maintain a Valencian overall GPA of 2.0 or higher. In the example that you see, the Valencia GPA is 3.94. The overall GPA is 3.78. Completing at least 67% of overall attempted credit hours. On the example that we see here, the student has earned 75 credit hours and they've attempted 90 credit hours. Therefore, their completion ratio is 83%, well above the 67% requirement. The third requirement is to have a completed degree within 150% of the courses needed to graduate. Total credit hours required for your financial aid eligible certificate or degree program or your major. If you are pursuing an AA degree, that required amount of hours is 60. We multiply that amount of hours times 1.5, and the answer we receive is 90. 90 credit hours is the 150% of the program. This student is suspended. Financial aid suspension. Failure to meet financial aid satisfactory academic progress, or SAP, will result in a suspension of your financial aid award. There are no warning or probation terms within the financial aid SAP. If your financial aid is suspended due to extenuating circumstances, you may complete a SAP appeal form. Complete the form with as much detail and supporting documentation as possible. The SAP appeal process may take several weeks to be reviewed. SAP appeals should be completed and submitted early by the appeal priority deadline so that it will be reviewed before the payment deadline. What is the fall term priority deadline for SAP appeals? What is the fall term payment deadline? The answers to these two questions can be found in the academic calendar. You are responsible for any unpaid tuition and fees, or your classes will be dropped for non-payment. Consider enrolling in Valencia's tuition payment plan or pay in full by the term's fee payment deadline. SAP appeal approved? Now know what academic plan you are on. If your SAP appeal is approved, you will automatically be put on an academic plan. You will be awarded financial aid even if you have already paid for your class. SAP appeal plans may be modified to include additional requirements such as credit hour limits and regular visits with an academic advisor. Failure to satisfy the requirements of a designated academic plan will result in the suspension of your financial aid. If your SAP appeal is denied, you are responsible for tuition and fees until you meet SAP so that you can regain financial aid eligibility. Don't let this be you. In summary, make sure you meet Valencia College academic requirements, maintain good grades, do not withdraw from classes, and pay attention to deadlines. Important deadlines can be found here at the valenciacollege.edu/calendar website. Do not make academic decisions such as withdrawing from courses without first speaking with your professor, academic advisor, and the Answer Center. Visit an advising center to speak with an academic advisor. Locations for the advising centers are found here on the valenciacollege.edu advising-center webpage. Make sure you meet financial aid SAP requirements. Keep track of your financial aid paperwork and routinely check your Atlas email and the financial aid section in your Valencia Atlas account. Know where to go for financial aid questions. Visit the Answer Center. Locations are listed here on the valenciacollege.edu/answer-center webpage. And also, financial aid specialists are available upon referral from the Answer Center.